everything is working and we are now live. Hello, hello, and welcome. Alrighty, so for today, I am going to continue working on this glorious piece right here. Yes! uh, just like, just keep working on it. Hold on. And, I know I just finished the last chibi on this row, so now I'm gonna start finally on the bottom row here, starting with Tesla. I'm just super excited that I'm like, oh my gosh, it's slowly coming together. um but yeah, no, I'm really happy with this piece so far. It's turning out really good. Yeah, and I'm just gonna continue working. So I realized that I forgot to put that light on again. I know. It like, can I never remember? Apparently. So give me 1 second. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not disappearing. I'm still here. Hi. So we're gonna just so I'm just gonna keep chugging along. Well, in the yesterday's stream, I already finished his hair, and now I think I'm just gonna continue like on the face and the outfit, the clothes. um I'll see how far I get. I mean, if I can just get the face done today, I'd be really happy. Seems like that seems to be my track record. um Faces take me a long time to do, but otherwise I'll just keep moving along. But yeah, so since we're gonna work on the face, that means I have to mix more skin tones and that kind of stuff. I think all these here um are pretty dried up. Hey, it's Evo Leia. Hi, Evo Leia. How you doing? Yeah, let me see. How you doing, Evo Leia? Good to see you here. Oh yeah, all these are okay-ish. I don't know. It's pretty dry and it's pretty thick too. When it gets thick like this, it kind of gets hard to I should have cleaned this before, but I didn't think like that at all when I didn't think like that at all. You know what? I'm gonna like scrape go off right over here and clean my palette for 2 seconds. Sorry. I know, not starting off very super interesting. Good, I'm doing good, Evo Leia. I'm glad you're doing good too. So, I know I'm disappearing again. This is my bag of paint chips from the palettes that I say that I save. I know it's a big bag. I do eventually want to do an art piece with this. This ballerina, once I finish it, is supposed to have like a whole like section of these kind of dripping down. Like I have like a vision, like kind of like a stalactite kind of thing, or corrosion kind of overcoming like the edges. And I know I should probably, and this bag's getting very full. I'm gonna just clean off this palette right here. I know I should have done this before the stream, but oh well. Hey, Isaac. Hi, Isaac. How you doing? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I really so I've done a few paintings with these paint chips before, and they turn out super cool. I really like the textures and all of that. Oh gosh, this is like really difficult. And I just want to I know, I felt bad like throwing that away because I'm like, this is still good paint. Like, there's no point. I'm like, and the textures are so cool. The way the colors mix, I think, is cool. I think it looks cool on the canvas too. Very like abstract. So I'm gonna come up with something. And also too, each paint chip, you know, it's like, it's unique. Ow! I didn't hurt myself. I know that sounded like it, but I more like spooked myself. I'm okay. I'm okay, everyone. I know that sounded more worse than it was, but I didn't even like. Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm fine. I was like not concentrating. That was my bad. I wasn't concentrating and of where my hand was, and my hand slipped, which made the palette knife that I'm scraping this off accidentally like spook me and slide into my hand. But I'm all good. I didn't even puncture skin, so we're fine. There wasn't that much force behind it anyway. I'm all good, everyone. I'm all good. There we go. No worry, no need to be concerned. Alright, now moving on. It's not perfectly cleaned off because it's so thick and stiff. I'm gonna need like some other tool to like scrape this up, but it'll be a lot easier for me now to mix all the skin tones and stuff. Sometimes when it gets like too thick, it's just, I don't know, it's really hard to do so. And I'm like, I don't even want to bother. Hey, it's Bagelmeister. Hi, Bagelmeister. How you doing? It's good to see you here, Bagel. Yeah, and good morning to you too. Wait, hold on. What? Isaac? Hold on. Quick question of the day, or question of the day is would it be cool if a monster truck back up wheels on the hood of a roof in case you flip over, and it also comes with built-in pizza warmer? Um so Isaac, am I understanding this right? The monster truck has an inside pizza warmer, like inside? Oh, I'm all good, Bagel. I'm good. I thought I um poked myself, but I actually didn't. I more spooked myself than actually hurt myself. So we're all good. Okay, so the monster truck has a pizza warmer inside of it. I guess that would be very cool, Isaac. Heck yeah, why not? Why not make a monster truck with a pizza warmer in it? I don't know, maybe doing all those flips and everything, you get like hungry at some point in time on the track or something like that. Maybe? Maybe get hungry? I guess. I mean, I feel like if you're gonna have a pizza warmer inside of a monster truck, your monster truck has to be pizza themed. Like, it has to be like called the pepperoni monster or something like that. Or like the extreme cheese. Maybe. All right. I have pink. I have yellow. I don't have any burnt sienna. Yeah, Wind and Nacho would be riding the. I left them in the sky with the monster truck. Okay. All right. You know, Isaac, I could see you driving a pizza themed monster truck. I see that. Alrighty, so now back to the painting. Gonna take a bit of white. Gonna take some burnt sienna. Gonna take some pink, just a little bit of pink, maybe a little bit more pink, and some yellow. That's too much yellow. Just a little bit of yellow. There we go. And then I'm gonna mix all those up. Yeah, I would say that's looking pretty good so far. Look at that. Awesome. Any fun plans this weekend? I mean, right now I really am just working. I am working for a stamp rally card that will be for the show that I'll be part of in October, UwuCon. I already have this painting here. This is so each artist that's in the stamp rally card, we're all creating 2 unique pieces. This is my piece, which will be turned into a sticker. I'm really, really excited. And then I am going to be making a tarot card as well. I have decided I am working on the Moon Tarot card. I have a really cute design in mind. I think that'll be really fun. Super excited. I came up with like several different designs for the tarot card idea of different cards, but I feel like with the timeline that I have, what I designed for the moon, I will be able to complete the fastest without like sacrificing quality. It's just what I designed. Um so that's the one that I will be going for. And yeah, so I'll be designing the moon card, which I'm really excited. I like the moon. So in the tarot deck, the moon represents like mysteriousness, the unseen, things we don't understand yet, things that are hidden. And so I'm gonna have like 2 little cats like walking through a forest with like peeking eyes watching them, very Scooby-Doo like. um and yeah, so I'm really it'll be fun. Oh, I forgot. I need to create a darker color. I have good light tones, but I need like a shading dark tone. But what about you, Bagel? Do you have any fun plans for this weekend, or anyone else? Does anyone have any fun plans for this weekend? You don't know, Isaac? Not sure about your plans for this weekend? I'm sure you'll think of something fun. You got this. You'll think of something. Thank you. Thank you, Bagel. Yeah, it will be fun. It's gonna be a fun stamp rally. And look, I finished up the tube of burnt umber, and now I have a brand new tube of burnt umber. Oh my gosh. They always look so nice when they're like clean, fresh new tubes. Yeah. So all good, new, good stuff. And once I get like when I get the stamp rally card stuff done, I think I gotta get back into like inventory mode. I don't have many, like, I have quite a few ears now, but I think I want to make some more ears. I took like a little step back from them because I just wanted to give other things focus. But also too, I need to give tails some focus. I don't have many tails in my inventory. I think I have like one small tail and like 3 nubs. And I'm like, I don't have many tails for sale. I need some tails. So I'm gonna definitely be adding that to my list of things to make. But top priority is that stamp rally. Also, too, I don't know what to do. I'm going back and forth in my head if I make a new cosplay. Like, I have one new cosplay for UwuCon. I know this is all in October, and it's like, what are you doing? But it's like the beginning of October, so um, is I want to like I have Momo from Dan to Dan, which will be a new cosplay, but that's really like no big deal. I know I could get her done in no time, but like I also kind of want to like make a Yuri from Genosha cosplay, but I'm like super indecisive if I put myself through that of making a whole like cosplay, and they're gonna be kind of complicated. Yuri's a little bit out of my comfort zone because it's gonna be like a lot of like sewing. So I'm not sure what to do, but I like have this vision in my head that my lineup is like Momo, Yuri, and I had another idea. I can't think of what the other cosplay was, but yeah, I'd be like Momo, Yuri, and then it'll come to me which character it is. But meh, it's okay. I don't know what to do. I'm indecisive, and I can't be indecisive because I feel like if I'm gonna commit to Yuri, I have to start now. Nice. Gonna go to a fitness expo in Anaheim. Nice. Oh, fun! And you're gonna stay at beach house with your buddies. That sounds fun, Bagel. I hope you have fun. That sounds really nice, actually. Like, really, really nice. Fun. I hope you have a good time. Hope you have a fun time at the expo and you have a good time with your friends. That's all good stuff. All good stuff. And good things like to look forward to. That'll be awesome. All right, so now I'm just going right ahead with Dr. Tesla here. And there's a fuzzy. More fuzzy since I cleaned the palette, but I didn't like clean it from the base. There's like layers of paint, right? And then there's like certain layers where I was working on ears, and so the layers are like there's like little fuzzy furs in between. I know you would think that I would like choose one or the other, with how much fur. It's like either just do ears or just do painting, but I can't. I can't just choose one or the other. Because I think if I chose one, I would start missing the other really bad. Like if I only made ears, then I think I would be like, okay, I'm craving to paint something. I'm actually glad as an artist I'm not like, I only do one thing. I think I would get bored very quickly. It's like, I only do this. I think that's why I like being a little shapeshifter so much. Huh. That sounds really cool, Win. Or not Win, sorry. That sounds really cool, Isaac. Isaac, I'm so sorry. No, yeah, I have never heard of this voice actor before. But that's really cool. That's super, super cool. Maybe I'll have to check it out sometime, his D&D games. Which I do. I don't know, it's interesting. I'm kind of feel like I'm in and out of D&D at the same time. Like I love fantasy. I almost feel like I'm an outsider looking in anything D&D related. Cuz like I don't play myself, but I love like fantasy and I like this like whole concept and everything. I don't know, I'm just so busy. I could never like commit to an entire campaign. Aww. That's fun. Yeah, the beach is nice. You'll like the beach, Bagel. I know you will. It'll be nice just to relax and enjoy the ocean and get to hang out with your friends. It'll be good. It'll be good. It'll be good. And for the expo, just have fun. Expos are fun. There's like lots of things to do and always things to check out, lots of vendors. Never been to a fitness expo either. I mean, heck, I've only been to like nerd expos. Everything nerdy. Hey, and it's Win. Hi, Win. How you doing? How you doing, Win? Look, I'm continuing to work on the little chibis. I know. Will this painting ever end? Will it ever come to an end? Will it ever be completed? We don't know. That's the mystery. That's super cool, Isaac. And your legendary character. That's awesome. I think you mentioned before in the chat of your legendary. He's like a dragon character kind of thing. That's super cool, Isaac. Did you forget when? Uh-oh. Yeah, today's Wednesday. I will be honest, you're not the only one to be thrown off today. I kind of forgot that it was Wednesday as well when I first got up. I thought it was Tuesday. I don't know. Still wouldn't have changed the stream though, even if I would like continued thinking it was Tuesday. I'd be like, it's okay. I still stream. Oh, I'm sorry, Win. I'm sorry to hear that things are weird. And the way that you're describing it, it almost sounds like the way you worded it, it almost feels like the weird isn't the good kind of weird. And I'm sorry, that sucks. And I'm good. I'm good, Win. I'm just super busy with things. Oh my gosh. So I never got to drawing my tarot card like I wanted to for the stamp rally. And because I was like, you know what? I should take photos of my casual sombra and do like a makeup test and that kind of stuff. And I was like, it's gonna go super fast. I'm like, I kind of know what I want already for photos and for like simple videos. I know what I want, so it's gonna be like maybe an hour long photo shoot for like everything setup, makeup, like everything within an hour. And my LED lights don't hold charge. It's coming to the point where it's getting very frustrating. I used to like have them at full charge. Like it would take them like a good 4 hours to fully charge, but I would only have like 30 minutes worth of light in them. And they can be plugged in and work, but they have to be fully charged to do so. And if they aren't fully charged and you plug them in and turn them on, they will shut off. Like the batteries just don't hold charge. So I was trying to work as quickly as possible because I knew I didn't have that much time. That's also why my like at home photo shoots only last like within an hour because I don't have much time with my LED lights. Well, one of them was not cooperating at all. Like I only had like 5 minutes worth of light. I'm like, oh my god, I don't even have 30. Now I have 5. So only one group of photos has 2 sets of LED lights in them. Uh, I know it's petty to be frustrated over something like this, but it's like, I have an aesthetic, I have a like of how I want to be the photos. So all the rest of the photos only have like one pink light and only like a few have the cyan and pink, which I guess is okay. The photos it looks okay. I prefer it with 2 neon colors, but oh well, I had to work with what I got, and I don't want to like. I know you could be like, well, a simple solution to that is just to do the photos the next day and just let them charge even more, but I didn't want to have to do that, and I kind of can't because I have a lot of projects going on right now. And it's like this was I don't really want to get into Sombra again just to do the photo shoot over again. So I'm gonna So I'm like, it's okay. For these photos, it'll just be a magenta light, and some photos just have the magenta light, and some have magenta and cyan before the um one of the lights went out. So yeah, yeah. Dad had the idea of replacing the battery in the lights, and what's crazy is that these lights weren't the cheapy ones either. They were actually kind of expensive. So, I mean, if they were, I think that's where my frustration is that they were expensive. If they were like, knockoff, super cheesy, cheap, and I would be like, whatever, like, I have cheap ones, that's why they're not working. But these were expensive. So, it's frustrating when like expensive products don't work. Um, but Dad had the brilliant idea of just changing the battery. So that's what he's trying to do right now in one of them, the one that was being the most finicky. is switching out the battery, which is not supposed to be done, by the way. He actually had to bust it open to get to the battery. So we're gonna try that and see if that works, because I shouldn't have this problem. LEDs are actually, they don't take all that much power. So we'll see, we'll see. Hopefully I can get it back up and running again. That would be really, really cool. I would be very happy if we could end up solving that problem. It just needed a new battery. No, I'm sorry, Win. I'm sorry you're having an uncertain kind of weird right now. I'm sorry. That's a good attitude, though. Just stay hopeful. Yes, Win, I agree. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm happy with how. I will say the positive thing though is I'm really happy with how casual Sombra looks. I think she'll be really comfy to wear to BlizzCon. She'll be nice. So yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, no, I'm really, really happy with the cosplay. I like how she looks and everything. Nah. Aw, that's sweet of you, Isaac, to offer when burritos. That's really sweet. Yes, burritos will make you feel better. I like that logic. Alrighty. Just doing the little details in his ear. Yay! You know, right? Just doing the little things. I wonder if it'll take me as long as all the other characters. I mean, it did go quicker when with the glasses, like with Wild. It actually went not terribly too long because he had just glasses and I didn't have to like gimmick with any eyes. Then his nose and his mouth. Which actually I think I want to like blend it out even better. I don't know, it's a little too chunky looking right now. I think it needs to be a little bit more blended. Just taking my tiny brush and blending that. There we go. Yeah, see, I know it's crazy all the difference that blending can make. Can make a big difference. My gosh, if I can get this done before the year ends, I will be very happy. I'll be one happy little fairy. I think this project has been going on for a very long time. But I know that I also like have been spending a lot of time on like the details and all that kind of stuff. So I mean, I realized too with my other painting, the one that I did for the stamp rally card, um, that if I cut down on detail, that it does go a lot faster. But um, but then I look at the details that I put here, and I'm so happy with all of them. I'm just mixing up some more paint because I want to make like an outline color, but I think everything I have is either too light or too dark. Yeah, I think this will be a better outline color, and I'm gonna add some turpentine to it. Outlines. Gonna add some outlines. There we go. Oh my gosh. Isaac, I think you have a little travel bug. Sounds like you want to see it all, which I think that's cool. And I think that would be cool to win. Hey, win, maybe start working towards that goal. Start doing little steps to, if that's a goal that you both want, like just start taking the steps to do it. There we go. There we go. And outlining. I will say I'm like really happy with how this is turning out. I know I said I had 6 characters to go, but truly, I mean, I think it's 7 if you count Gig. I didn't count Gig in that, like, instance. Because I was talking about the amount of work of Chibi's. Gig will go fast. Oh my gosh. I see a fuzzy and I didn't realize that there was turpentine on my palette knife. And now there's just like a bunch of turpentine that's like super slippery. And now my colors are bleeding. Oh no. There we go. There's the fuzzy. Okay, I have gotten the fuzzy. Now I gotta wipe away the turpentine. Make sure my colors don't bleed too much. Gonna clean that up here. Boy. I try to clean it up and I ended up making a bigger mess. And I was just thinking too, I'm like, this is going so smoothly. until it's not. There we go. And since I corrected his hairline, because I kind of like was looking at the reference picture and I'm like, it's not exactly the right hairline. There we go. And I want to correct that line too. Just seeing little minor things to correct. Let's see here. But I also like care a lot about these details too. Like I want everything to be right. I think it's so different when painting OCs because if I decide like something's gonna look different, who's gonna ever know to correct me? You know, like I feel like when it's actual fan art, people know what these characters look like. And if it doesn't actually look like that character, people are gonna be like, they don't look like that. And I'll be like, well, artist interpretation, maybe? No, I want it to be like recognizable. And I do think about that a lot when doing fan art, making sure that the characters actually look like themselves. And I don't want to create something that, you know, makes the character not look like themselves. If it's an OC, only I know what they look like, you know? No one's gonna sit there and correct me and say, hey, that character does not look like themselves. Oh, I want to see something in a reference photo. Okay. I'm good then. I'm chilling. You're now the travel bug. You want to travel when? Where do you want to go when? Where's a dream vacation location? I'm going to. I noticed that the yesterday the hair that I mixed up for Tesla is kind of stiff, so I'm gonna just loosen it up with some turpentine. Just listening it up right on my palette. All the cons. Yeah, travel for all the cons. Hey, that's a fun excuse to travel, to be like, hey, traveling here just because there's a really cool con. I'm gonna look at another reference photo. I know I keep flipping back and forth between reference photos. Just want to make sure, get it right. I don't know, something bums me out when I think a character's one way. And then when I look at the reference photo again and I'm like, oh shoot, I drew that wrong. Alright. Now I gotta redraw it. There we go. I don't know. I think he's looking pretty cool. Looking pretty good. Yep. Yeah, Level Up Expo is really, really fun when if you get the chance, or this is for anyone, if you ever get the chance to go to Level Up Go in Las Vegas, oh my gosh, I think it's like now my favorite con. It is so much fun, so cool. I love it. uh, I did send in my application a couple of months ago, so hopefully I can get in and be a vendor for next year. I really, really hope. I really want to be a vendor really bad. Um, yeah, I really, really hope to be a vendor. Oh my gosh, I want to be a part of that show so bad. It's so freaking cool. It's such a good con, and there's so much to do, so much to see. I really like the layout of it a lot. Even though it's like busy and packed of people, it feels very spaced out. Like it feels like there's more than enough room for everyone to breathe. There is some like cluster areas, but I mean they're small and they're easy to, well, easy-ish to avoid. There's one that's by like the main escalators and I'm like, but yet again it's like you're in it and then you're instantly out. Like you can instantly get out of it if you need to. It's not like we're stuck in crowds and there's no way to get out. And that's what's like amazing. Like walking around, like especially this year, I'm like, there's a lot of people, there's big crowds, but yet I feel like everyone has room to breathe, and it's so nice. Oh my gosh. Especially like the last couple of cons that I've been a part of, and it feels like there's like no room to breathe at all. None. And even if you kind of find a corner to take a break in, there's still like crowds. Like that corner still has like a packed of people, and you're like, well, there's less people. That's why I'm grateful to have my booth. I'm like, I can have my space. I can have my bubble within my booth. And it not be a big deal. And it all be okay. There we go. Sorry, I fell silent again. I'm like just really like concentrating this little detail here. I don't know, some of the shapes to me are looking a little funny. I'm not really caring for these shapes that I'm creating right now. But you know what? I will work around it, not give up. I think that's the biggest trick of art is like if there's something you're making that you don't like, try to figure out how to change it and don't give up on it. Like just keep working with it until you get it to where you like it. Thank you, Win. Thank you. But trust me, I make mistakes and do things wrong all the time. I am far from any sort of perfect. You flatter me though. Thank you. But trust me, no, absolutely not. There we go. Okay. I think I'm making something a little bit better. I think I'm golden. I think I'm on the right track now. Now I'm like, wait, it's coming together. Something's coming together now. There we go. Okay. I think I got it. I know that I fell into like extreme concentration mode just there, but I think I got it. Hey, some phases of projects I can easily talk, and more so than others. Sometimes I really gotta concentrate. But I got it. There we go. Yay! Alright. See? Anyone who's seen Excel Racers knows that Tesla makes this exact face. His little eyebrow lift. I know you all know it. All you Excel Racer fans, I know you guys know this look. And I'm just gonna correct some things with like some lighter gray here. Just gonna correct that. I think I want to correct some things with the darker gray. Right here. And go back in with the outline. Just to do little touches. There you go. Hee. Yeah, I think that's looking pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Evil Leia, I don't know. Is there a Phineas and Ferb song that it's just okay to give up? I don't remember that song in Phineas and Ferb. I remember watching that show. But also, too, I don't remember all of their, all their songs. I remember every episode having a unique song. Really? And then the Lion... Wait, which song? Okay, see, I know the Lion King way better. Which song is it? It's, I think the Lion King has the song like that is too. Wait, are you talking about Akuna Matata? Because that is not a song about giving up. That's just like, don't worry about things. Akuna Matata is not about giving up. It's about not worrying. It's like, no worry, like, just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it is different than giving up. Unless if that's what you guys think. Wait, do you think that giving up and not worrying about something is the same thing? Because I don't think that's two different emotions for me. What? No, Akuna Matata is not about giving up. What? It's about like just not worrying what happened in the past and keep moving forward. It's actually about moving forward. And just, you know, knowing that things will all be okay. What? I've never heard anyone. I think you actually just broke my brain. I've never heard of anyone like interpreting Akuna Matata as giving up ever. Why? You must defend yourself. Why do you think? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like F it all. Yeah. I mean, I see that point a little bit more because it's like, you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. It's fine. Still, I think like saying F it all is a little different than not don't worry about it. But I see that interpretation a little bit more. It's kind of like, ha, funny. I like that song. I like the song Akuna Matata. Alrighty. I'm gonna add some shading here. I'm trying to correct these glasses. They're looking a little thick. Alrighty. And then I can't remember where the frames of his glasses actually are. But you know what? I think it's just the lens and then what goes around the ear and the bridge of the nose. I don't think. Yeah, it looks like there's like no top or bottom um frame, which I thought there was for 2 seconds, but then I looked at the reference photo again and I'm like, oh, huh, interesting. There isn't. Interesting. Now, it's gonna be tricky though, getting this exact purple color because I mix all my own purples. Actually, I don't even think the purple really needs a second layer. I think it looks good the way it is. But it for sure needs like an outline. There we go. All right. No, I think that looks cool. There we go. All right. And now I'm going to try to mix up some purple together to outline the glasses, and I think I'm going to use it as the same purple that also outlines like his clothes and that kind of stuff. So start moving on to the outfit. Move this aside, move this forward. Oh, yeah! Okay, Evil Leia, yeah, you just sparked a memory for me. I remember when their sister Candace decided she was not gonna tattletale on her brothers anymore. Like, she felt, I remember that. I don't remember there being a song to it. Obviously, there is, because you're mentioning it. But I remember that episode. I thought that was so funny. Yes. Oh my gosh. That was a memory I feel like was from a long time ago. Oh, interesting. Huh. That is a very interesting interpretation, Win, that saying you're not going to deal with something or not going to worry about it, you're also giving up. I've never heard of that interpretation. That's very interesting. I wouldn't say that's the same thing, but very, very interesting. Hi, Penguin. How you doing? Aw, thank you, Penguin, for subbing. I appreciate you. And also, welcome to the chat. Number 3. Number 3, pick number 3, my lord. Yes, from Shrek. I love it. So funny. Oh my gosh. I swear Shrek is so like so many great memes. But how you doing, Penguin? How you doing? I'm still working on the little auxiliary search chibis. I'm trying to match up this purple that I have made. And when mixing my own purple, I like to mix my own purple because I feel like I have way more ways of making more variations. But then also too, it adds the trickiness of that there's so many variations of different purples that I could make that recreating what I had made before can be a little tricky. Just a little bit. But I should be able to get it. And it looks like with how the day is going, I should be able to outline his glasses and at least outline the clothing, add some details. Maybe start getting done with the armored skeleton. Maybe, we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. Ooh, okay, I think I got something here. I got something. You know what, I'm gonna make it a little darker. Whoa, that's way too dark. I added too much black. I'll mix it in with the pink. I thought that pink was dry, but it wasn't. Whoopsies. Add some blue. At least it's just pink. I seem to run out of room on my palette very often. You know how many times I've actually thought about getting another palette in one for warm colors and one for cool colors? All the time. But then I'm like, do I really need that? Do I really need to add in another palette to my craziness? Probably not. Probably not the best idea. Trying to make this like a darker purple. Maybe if it's more of like a dark blue purple, I think it might look better. At least that's like the vision I'm having in my head. Yeah, I think this would be very cool. Maybe I'm gonna add a little bit more blue to it. Yeah, as I'm mixing colors, it's like, you know, like little bits by little bits. Because I never want to add too much of one color all of a sudden, because that could be like too dramatic. And what if I change something really dramatic suddenly? That could not, might not end well. And I don't want to waste paint. Okay, so in a way you kind of agree with Wynn's like I guess interpretation. I see what you guys are saying. I still disagree. I don't think necessarily not worrying about something is giving up or even saying not my monkeys, not my circus, which is a fantastic quote, which I use often. Is not necessarily giving up. It's just not caring. But I see what you guys are saying. I still think it's very interesting. I've never heard of anyone psychology wise describe it that way. Another way of saying it, though. Interesting. I don't know. Never thought of that. Yes. All right. I like this purple that I mixed up. This is what I was envisioning for a color. There we go. Yay. I just realized that his glasses shape are actually ever so slightly different than what I drew. But I kind of don't feel like completely redrawing them. At the same time, though, I do kind of want to correct them just a hair. I'm gonna minimally correct them because I don't feel like drawing whole new glasses and everything. I think I'm gonna just... There we go. And also too, I realized that the bridge of the nose where the glasses is in a different location. It's actually not at the bottom, it's more like at the top of the glasses, which that'll change too. Little corrections. I know, I just realized this as I was doing the outline. I should have corrected them first, then done the outline. But I didn't notice. There we go. Alrighty. See, actually, they're like more up higher, like right here, more at the top. Kind of changes the look like a lot. I don't know if it looks more like him, but it's more character accurate. Wow. Yep, and so I'm hoping to work on this a little bit today. I'm also hoping to work on after the stream, I'm going to draw up the design for the tarot card that I'm doing for the stamp rally. I'm hoping to get that done. Also too, I just like took a bunch of photos of the Sombra cosplay, and I have a lot of videos and videos to edit. So I don't know if I'll get to video editing today, hopefully. But I don't know. We'll see. Part of me wants to, part of me doesn't want to, part of me doesn't want to stress about it. Part of me wants to just... Okay, I'm making him like technically more accurate to his character, but I feel like by doing that, it actually is looking further away from him. Like, I feel like he looked more like himself before, but yet I'm like looking at the shapes and I'm like, no, these are the actual like shape of his glasses and that kind of stuff. And I'm like, technically more accurate, just looks... He's starting to look really weird. Maybe I shouldn't have corrected it. Maybe I should have just left it as is. I don't know. I don't know anymore, guys. Okay, wait, hold on. I think I solved my problem. He's looking like himself, more accurate. Wait, I got something. I'm cooking. I got something. Yeah. And here I thought this was gonna be simple. I was like, it's gonna be easy. I'm just gonna do some outlines on his glasses and I'll be good and I'll be chill. No, it's never how it goes. I should expect this from my paintings. This is never how it goes. Nothing is ever super straightforward. Everything will end up having some kind of complication pop up. Alrighty. And then I'm gonna just go back in and add to the bridge of the nose. Okay, yeah, it looks actually way more like his actual glasses. Still have to correct the frames a little bit, but I'll do that with the outline, and it does actually look more character accurate this way. I know that the glasses arch, but I think it's giving him in its chibi form kind of like a funny expression it's making. Since it's like taking the place of the eyes, it's almost looking like, you know, like the cutesy cheeks, like the arches, which I don't really like that expression for Tesla. So I'm gonna just level them out a little bit, which isn't accurate, but I think it'll give the same expression that I am trying to go for here. There we go. Yeah, I think that'll be more accurate to his actual energy. Gosh, I can't wait to actually have this piece done. It'll be so awesome. Yeah, just wait until I make other niche fandoms, other characters into chibis. I got ideas, guys. I've been cooking up a lot of ideas. Yeah, I'm actually just excited to be now on the final row. I think with how much effort this painting has been taking, just that little milestone of like these two top rows are done, and now I'm just moving on to the last part, the last row is making me really excited. Yeah, it makes me really, really happy, really excited. Probably no one else would have this amount of patience like I do for this. I am glad though that all these chibis are on one canvas, because at one time I was gonna do everything separately, and I started to draw them too. I started to draw all the chibis on separate canvases. I don't know what I'm gonna do with those canvases now. I'll probably just erase them and use them for later. I feel bad. I did spend time on those drawings, but I'm so glad that they're just all on one canvas. It makes it so much easier rather than having all these different, all these like, you know, different paintings. And it's like, oh, I have like, you know, I have 15 paintings in the works. That's all part of like one collection. Thank you, Penguin. Yeah, you know, it's kind of funny how, like, some things don't make much sense until, like, especially with this style, until the outlines are on there. Or it looks like, I don't know, not solid. Like, you know, when things not, like, it doesn't look settled in until that second layer. And you know what? I think I really like this purple color, and his outfit is kind of the same color as the sunglasses, so it's like the same purple. Um, I'm gonna just use that since I have it already mixed for the outline in his clothing. You know what? I'm gonna bring up a better reference picture for myself. Let's see, where is it? Here it is. All right. There we go. My gosh, there's so much detail on this suit. This like exoskeleton that he has. No way am I fitting all the details of that in this chibi design. It will be simplified majorly. Might be fun to paint chrome though, because like his like exoskeleton, it's kind of like chrome. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I like the outlines too. I like this like slightly darker color. I like that some areas are outlined more than others. You know, whatever gives them weight. Yeah, I really wanted to work on my tarot card today because like I really wanted to like show the progress of that. I just yesterday I just didn't get to it at all. Sad, I know, sad. Tears, all the tears. Gosh, I did not expect that Sombra cosplay to take as long as it did, but oh well. You know what? I'm just gonna keep like the lighter parts of his outfit. I'm gonna outline them also too in this dark purple. And I think just honestly because it makes it simpler on me. I don't think it looks terrible. I did it on the top half and I'm like, actually I kind of like that the light purple is outlined in this dark purple. I think it looks nice. Doesn't look weird. I think it'll read well from afar too. That's always something got to think about when painting. Will it read well from afar? And for these chippies, I think so. That's also what I like about this painting is it's again like one of my paintings where it looks good from afar, you can read it from afar, but once you get up close you see more details, and the more you stare at it the more details you see. I love doing that in artwork, and I personally like artwork like that too. I like artwork that just like walking by and it's like kind of like screams at you to go up closer and look at it, and then you're like looking really close at all the details. There we go. What? I think so. I think it paid off. I think that the outlines definitely pay off and all the little efforts that I'm putting in here. Yeah, so and I've been trying to think of like my next projects to work on, not just painting wise, but cosplay and I might have to get back into ear making, so maybe Friday stream I'll do some ear making. I was thinking about switch it up a bit, but that really, really depends on where this painting is and where my tarot card is in the uh, whole line of things if I end up getting back into ear making. So, just trying to go with the flow, like naturally, right? Go with the flow of things. There we go. All right. Yeah, I like those outlines. It looks so clean. And then for his like his exoskeleton that's keeping his body together. If you wonder what happened to Tesla here, got into a really bad car accident and then he ended up like that. So while he heals, he has to like wear this like mech suit thing. Um Gotta make outlines for this. I definitely want to keep with this like purple gray type color, especially that I have blue gray in the background. I don't want him to disappear in the background, so I'm gonna use instead a purple gray color. Um, So that means I have to mix up some purple gray, which I'm not sure exactly where on the palette to do so. Oh, you're talking about cosplay? Oh. Well, thank you, Win. Thank you. Yeah, more ears. And I see that you're wearing the little rave fox little emoji there. All right, so let's put this aside for 2 seconds. Bring this forward. I don't know where I have room. Where do I have room to make like a purple gray color? I'm sorry, excuse me. Maybe right here. I think this is dry. Yeah, that's dry. We can do that. There we go. I'm gonna peel this away. There we go. See, I just get like a little lip. And push it in that corner. I'll pick it up later and put it in the chip bag later. Alrighty. It's okay if there's a little purple there. I'm making purple gray anyway. You know what? I really like this color here. I'm going to use that to make my purple gray outline. And I do want it to be darker. I want the main part to be light and then a darker outline, but not like super, super dramatic. Let's see. Yeah. Could go a little bit darker. Using the same colors, different hues, keeping it all together. Best way to keep it all together. You know what? I think it needs a little bit of black. Not enough to make it dark, but just enough to make it more gray. There we go. What about that? That might look good. Yeah, I kind of like that color. Okay. I'm gonna add some turpentine to it. And you know what? I can always go back and mix a little bit. I think I like the color. I'm just kind of like wondering about the hue. So, I mean, that's a really easy fix if I'm like, no, I want it slightly darker, slightly lighter. You know, switch it up a bit. Alrighty, there we go. And flip this over, bring this forward again. There we go. He is upside down. Hey, I see someone here. Oh, hello! It's Dr. Feetman. Hi, Dr. Feetman. How you doing? It's been a while. Unless if you've been lurking. But hello, welcome. Yes, I am still working on this piece. Can you believe it? I know, kind of crazy. Still working on it. because I have a crazy amount of patience, apparently. That or I'm slightly a little crazy, which I will not deny that fact. But the good kind of crazy, I promise. But how you doing, Feet Man? Doing okay? Good. Hey, you know what? Okay is better than bad. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Feet Man. Yeah. I'm really, really happy with how this piece is going good. Just now I'm in the like high concentration zone of outlining everything. Like, don't breathe. It would probably be much more simpler if I used like gel markers or gel pens. Hey, wouldn't that be a technique? You know what? I would try that. I would try that where I paint something and then outline everything in like gel pens. Hey, maybe for a future project. See, and then that's how ideas and inspirations happen. I just make jokes and suddenly I'm like, wait a minute, that's not a bad idea. What if I actually did that? And then I discover something and I'm like, wait, hold on. Like in middle school, I went through a phase of doing art in like drawings in colored pencil, and then I would outline them in Sharpie, all the details and everything, and I had fun. I had fun doing that. Too bad during that whole phase I didn't know much about like comic books or um well, like I knew like comic books and superheroes of course existed. I just wasn't in the realm of that. Or even like graphic novels and oh my gosh, I wish if I could go back in time and give my teenage self like my teenage self like graphic novels. I so would. Especially middle school self. Oh my gosh. I thought I was having fun with color pencil and Sharpie. Wait until I could change up my whole design. Yeah, it wasn't really until like high school I got really, really into like superheroes and had my whole like Marvel phase. Well, no, wait. No, my Marvel phase did start in 8th grade. I guess I was still in middle school. It was all my teenage years. So I was like, wait a minute. I kind of lied there a little bit. But I didn't know about like, well, I wasn't like reading like manga or graphic novels at that time. It was literally just watching movies. I read novels though. I love to read. I still do. Gotta give it more time though. I don't give it a lot of time. Did I miss a funny meme? I don't know if I missed it. What meme did I miss? What did I miss another chat? I'm sorry, when I know I'm like I just talk and talk and talk and then I'm like painting and I'm not even like paying attention. Um oh, mashed potatoes are just Irish guacamole. I guess Win. That is a very odd comparison, but sure. Even though I think guacamole or like a sound in guacamole actually translate to avocado. I think. I don't know. I might be wrong. I'm probably just being dumb. But sure. Oh my gosh. You guys are so funny. You're all so funny. I have no commentary. I like that most of the details to this exoskeleton can just be done with like lines. This makes me happy. Makes it a lot easier for me. And yet again, I'm discovering even more details than I knew about earlier. Hello, hello, you can come in. You have a little Ivy.
Little Ivy.
Was she sleeping?
She was in her cat tree and she ran out of food, so I just gave her food and then she saw me bring her food. I
And
was
then
like,
she's
no.
like, wait, I want the food
Yeah.
though. Why'd you bring me food and take me away from
I know,
it?
that's what I did. Uh-oh.
Thank you. Hello. What the heck? Cat. Here's Ivy, who probably wants her food and that's all she's thinking about. And she's like, why am I here? Why am I bringing you along? Yes, it's a cat. There's a cat who bounces on my shoulder. Hello, cat. She doesn't know how to turn around though. Yes, look at that. Ow! She scratched up my back. That was not graceful. She started to slide and then she just dug her nails in. Owie. That is Owie. Ivy, say hello. You have not properly said hello to the chat. Hello, chat. Hello. Oh, was I actually right about that? That is cool, Penguin. I can't believe I was actually right. I was like pretty sure I said that guacamole fact, and then I was like, no, I bet I'm like wrong, and I heard that wrong like a long time ago, but I guess I was right. You guys, I sometimes know things. Sometimes. Okay, don't do that again to me, Ivy. Ivy. Get down. Get down, Ivy. Go. Okay. Are you gonna sit in my lap and be a good girl? I need to finish this before the stream ends. I need to finish. Are you ready to finish the painting? Yeah? I'm gonna take that meow as a yes. She's probably like, no, I am hungry. I was just fed, and then I was taken away from the food bowl. How could you humans do this to me? Oh, like just jump on the shoulder? Yeah, Ivy climbs. She she's a climber. I didn't teach her to do that. She just started doing that and it's kind of funny. I wish she would turn around though and just like hang out on my shoulder. Clove won't do that. I've never had a cat who does that. It's just Ivy. There's reason why we named her Ivy because she climbs on everything. I know, right? Yes, if I was a pirate, I would definitely have a cat on my shoulder instead of a parrot. Yep, I would have little Cookie right there on my shoulder. She would be the best pirate cat ever. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Feet Man. Aw, that means a lot. Thank you, Feet Man, for the bits or the redeemed bits. That's awesome. See, that's what the cat brings in. Aw. Sometimes cats just start things for no reason. Yeah, that's true, Emilia. She's on my countertops. I don't think she's doing anything bad. Hey! I want to make sure she doesn't. Yeah, she's fine. She's off screen from you guys, but she's like on the countertops. Just as long as she's sniffing things, I don't really care. But it's when she's destructive that I'm like, don't be doing that. Don't be destroying my art room. Nope, she's gonna jump down. Can you not jump down? She can jump down. Yeah, no. Ivy also has like springs in her legs. She can jump really high. It's cute. We'll have like, you know, those little cat like fishing pole things where it's like a little fishing pole and it has like a toy with a string attached to it. And we'll do that and play with her. And she like hops all over the place. And she's so happy to do so. And she likes it. Very, very playful. We have two very playful kitties. Hey, it's Nacho. Hi, Nacho. How you doing? Hey, Nacho. You just missed the chaos with Cookie coming into the room. She did not want to be in my arms at all, and she just decided that she was going to crawl on my shoulder and crawl all around. She is a funny cat. Absolutely hilarious. Which now I don't know where she is. She's investigating underneath my table. Yep, I hear her. I hear her wrestling around in the faux fur. Yep, she's like, she's probably, is she making her bed in there? Yep, pretty much. She's gonna make herself all cozy and comfy and then we'll and the hey, no. Well, I'm sorry. Hey, no. Don't eat that. She's going after my costumes. She's going after my cosplays. And I have a tail that's like, there we go. I have like a tail that's made out of like a transparent type gauzy like fabric, which if that rips, you can't really fix gauze. And I have no fabric to replace it. I wanted to rip it. She didn't damage it though. She just started to bite at it and claw at it. I'm like, cat, absolutely not. That's a big no-no. Yes. And that's why we call her Cookie, because she gets into everything. Okie dokie. There we go. What is the time? Oh my gosh, it's already like time. And here I could just stay outlining. But I do have to, you know what? I don't really have, no, I do have a lot still to outline. Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna finish the outline because I'm really not at a good stopping point and I don't want to stop. And then I'll end my stream. Finish up the outline. And then I'll call it a day there. How does that sound? I noticed you said something, Nacho, and I'm sorry I missed it. She needs a super soaker spray bottle. This isn't power enough. No, I don't want to spray her with water. I always feel bad doing that. I know that's a way to get cats to stop doing things, and I know it's like harmless because it's really just water. It more like spooks them or annoys them. But I always feel so bad doing that, and I've done it in the past. But I don't know. I feel bad. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't feel bad. Maybe I should be like, she's being a menace. She's being a menace. She needs to stop. I don't know. And there's more to the outline than I want to add, but I will do that next time. There is some highlights that I do want to add to Tesla's suit. There's also some details that I know exist, but I need to look for like better reference photos. So, yeah, end up later might end up watching like the accelerators just to search for better reference photos. Actually, everything that I'm thinking of, I might be able to just find in Ignition. Hopefully. I'm really kind of going through the memory log of scenes in my head, and I'm like, I think Ignition might have everything that I'm looking for. Alright, one more touch of something, and then I'll call it there. Alrighty. There we go. Cleaning my brushes. I'll turn it around so you can actually see. Yeah, in the chibi style, maybe. I don't know. That'd be funny. No, you're right, Nacho. Cookie does not feel bad for breaking stuff. she's a playful kitten, and that's all she's concerned with. But yeah, oh, I know. And now she's sleeping. I actually don't see her. She probably buried herself. I have like a bunch of faux fur underneath, stored underneath my desk for like ears and tails and stuff, which I want to find a better place. It's all in a box, so it's not dirty. It's all like contained in a box. But I'm like, I want to find like an actual drawer, which I do have drawers. I just need to organize it better. I need to like find a way of better organizing myself sometimes. Anywho's, thank you, Evil Leia, for the hearts. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad you caught the last bit of the stream too, Nacho. Until next time, exactly, just like that Eevee walking away with the little door. But anywho's, for Tesla here, I'm pretty happy with how he looks. There's a couple of details I want to add. There's also some highlights in the suit to make it look really shiny that I want to add as well. But other than that, I think he's like maybe 90% done, I would say. So I'm actually like really happy. Feet man, what is that emoji? Is that like cats dancing? Oh my gosh, Feet man, that's funny. Alrighty, well, thank you everyone for joining. This was a fun stream. I will be back on Friday, where I'm not sure what I'll work on, but most likely it will be this. This is what I'll be working on. So, well, where though? I'm not sure. I might work on other aspects off stream, but depends on my creations, where things go. Aw, thank you, Penguin. Thank you, everyone. And thank you for an awesome stream. I will see you all next time. Alright, bye!